Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello, it's Amanda. Hang on for a wild ride because I've got some things to say this morning. And it's things I feel like I've said a million times, actually. Things I've said, things I've lived, things I've embodied, dances I've danced, songs that I have sung. But it's wanting to come through again and perhaps in a new way this morning. Coming up for me, and I'm seeing it come up for people around me. And I've got my eagle ears on, so maybe we'll be taking a higher perspective, a higher listening, a higher hearing in this. So I want to tell you some things about me that I feel like you already know, but just to clarify, I don't make all my own personal care products anymore. I used to be really into making my own deodorant, shampoo, conditioner. I don't do that anymore. I don't make my own nut milk anymore unless I feel super inspired with the almonds just calling out to me or the oats. I don't do that. I eat candy. I eat pizza. I eat croissants. I eat burgers. I eat sour cream glazed donuts, especially the Timbits. Yum, the little Timbits, so good. On Fridays, I drink a fabulous cocktail or 3 with my friends. And sometimes a white wine spritzer. That's right, I said it. Yep, judge away. Feel free. Stella. Maybe even a Stella. I know, right? All the gluten. Oh my God. Sometimes I even forget my reusable bags at the grocery store and I have to use plastic. Oh my God. I know, I'm judging myself a little bit there. Oh, and if you think, or even at times if I think this goes against what I do, then you don't actually understand what it is that I do. In the moments when I'm judging myself and thinking, oh my God, I binged on too many nuts, and my omega-3 and omega-6 ratio are probably a little messed up today, I'm not understanding what I do. I'm not embodying what I do. And so let's talk about that. I want to talk about these things actually being a nourishing experience. Do I eat regularly this way? No, of course I don't. You guys see how I eat regularly. I am confident in my strong foundation of nourishment. I'll say those words again. Strong foundation of nourishment. And there was a time in my life where I was in a detox mode and I was completely all the things. Gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, this, that, organic, nip. And there was a time that served me really well. And now is a time, after that, I got into kind of more neuroticism with what I ate, right? I became addicted to sobriety, if you will. Some people call this orthorexia, which is basically an unhealthy obsession with eating healthy. Okay, so let's talk for a minute about food freedom versus food guilt. How many are still experiencing guilt around eating and food and body and self? Put your hands up, let me know below. What triggers your food guilt? So let's talk about what it means to experience food freedom versus food guilt. What it means, let's talk about intuitive eating for a moment. Let's talk about living in nourishment versus living in restriction and shoulds. Okay? The energy of nourishment in what we are meant to experience is really open and free and pleasurable and divine. And that is how we're meant to experience our food, our eating, our body, and ourselves. All the time, not just some of the time. And so for me, when I let go of the shoulds and the should nots, I probably still eat cleanly 95% of the time if I had to put a number on it. And when I have these moments of having drinks with my friends, of eating a croissant, I know that they're a nourishing experience for me. I know that I'm meeting up with my friends and having community and tribe time. I know that that croissant is connecting me to some of my French roots, right? I know that sometimes what I think about the food is probably more important than the food itself. That what I think about and feel about what I'm nourishing myself with has a lot more to do with my nourishment than I think it does. What is going on for you guys with food freedom and food guilt? Are you judging yourselves for having that piece of pizza? Are you judging yourselves for eating too many of the kids' Cadbury eggs on Easter? Are you judging me for using plastic bags? What? Tell me. I can take it. Tell me what's going on. And know that it doesn't have to be your experience. It doesn't have to be my experience to feel guilt 3 times a day when I nourish myself. And it's not. And it's not, even when I have these times, I don't think of them as cheat days. I don't think of them as cheat meals. I think of them as nourishing experiences, as I've already said. I don't even feel the need to explain to anyone around me that this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't. I have no shame or guilt around those moments or other moments, right? So if you would like to reach a place where you're not experiencing shame or guilt around food, around body, around self, around nourishment, around the most natural relationships, nourishing ourselves, what keeps us alive, if you would like to experience freedom and joy and ease when nourishing yourself, come talk to me. When I said, if you think this goes against what I do, then we might not understand what I do. I don't know anyone doing what I do, which is bring together nutrition science, food psychology, and shamanic energy work in this trifecta, in this pillar, these 3 pillars, seamlessly, right? Where they all overlap is where your transformation happens. Shamanic energy work, super powerful deep work in the subconscious. Food psychology, especially with disordered eating. And nutrition science, exploring your unique bio-individual body with some tenets of what's best for all humans. I bring them together in my work. I'm taking 3 new clients through the end of the month. And I have April Spring specials going on right now. I'll drop a link somewhere. But come talk to me if you need to, you guys. And if not, I hope you take from this, I hope you release the guilt and find the food freedom in your life today and establish a strong foundation of nourishment without any shame. I love you so much. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.